So, Ricky, we just finished the last episode. You hit us with a very hard-hitting story. What were your thoughts? How was that first time telling that story publicly?
Yeah, it was good. I waited a couple of years to kind of talk about this because it was borderline traumatic. If I'm being honest, was not really sure how my my day was going to go, how that was going to turn out. It was definitely the most terrifying incident I'd experienced traveling abroad. So I'm trying to hit 100 countries this year. For YouTube, I'm trying to film in Libya. There are a couple of white whales out there that I've been trying to hit. Um, I'm trying to film in places that have not been filmed in before or done before. That's kind of been what I've always tried to do, which is why I went into Cité Soleil when no one else had gone there. I was one of the first YouTubers to go to Somaliland. I was one of the first to do it. I'm just like trying to constantly explore possibilities, and I've got a couple ideas. Libya is one of them, but I won't reveal my secrets too much. But Libya,
Yeah.
Excited to go to Venezuela, and there's some other countries that I've already been to, but particular places that I haven't been able to get into, and no one's been able to get access to recently. So trying to get in there and get some stories.
Who would you like to hear on the pod?
I
Who are
think
some
we
of
got to
your
get.
YouTuber kind of people that you listen to?
Yeah, I just for the first time just met Drew Binsky. He was doing his book tour here.
Nice.
Drew's got some good stories. I've known Drew more or less for a couple of years. I helped him out when he was first going to Kurdistan, and most recently helping him trying to get Paraisópolis into the favela in São Paulo. I filmed a bunch of videos in that favela, which was badass. Did you get to go to a favela in Brazil?
I didn't do the favelas, but we definitely did an area where there was we might have fucked up a little bit. It was a place called San Miguel in São Paulo. It is It's considered the ghetto, and it was the day I didn't know that we were going, and I just to have a Budweiser cutoff, and my buddy just looked at me. He's like, "Are you serious? Like we're going to San Miguel?" I was like, "What's San Miguel?" Like, I don't know. And we were taking the train there. We get to the exit, like when we're about to leave, and literally I made eye contact with the woman, and she just shook her head. She's like, "No, don't go."
It's called San Miguel.
San Miguel, I think. Yeah.
Can I ask my wife really quick what she thinks about that neighborhood?
Sure.
Amor, ven para acá, ven rápido. I've been wanting to go to Somaliland for years. So I finally got the opportunity to go when a friend of mine invited me to come and film a promotional video for a tour company for him. So I took a truck across the country from the capital all the way out over to Berbera. And I get there. There's this old mosque. It's like a 500-year-old mosque. It's crazy out in Berbera, kind of middle of nowhere, tiny little town on the coast of Somaliland. And I'm with my fixer and my driver. And my fixer happened to be part of the Somaliland military, armed, and was my security there as well. So it's during Ramadan, and so I'm trying to be sensitive to mosque goers there, and I'm filming the outside of this mosque, beautiful mosque. And there's a gentleman sitting in the doorway of this mosque, and he's watching me film, and I'm not trying to film him, I'm trying to film the mosque, but of course he's in the shot. And so he gets irritated and goes inside. And, I've got permission from Somaliland security, military, and my fixer to film this mosque on the outside. And when the guy goes inside, it's like a beehive. All these people start flooding out of the mosque. And of course they're, irritable. It's, they're fasting, they're not eating, that's how it is during Ramadan. And so I'm talking like maybe 50 people flood out of this mosque and are start yelling at us and screaming at us and telling me to, go to hell and get out of here. And my security steps, the military dude steps in between me and these guys that are coming out of this mosque and screaming at them to go back, to take a step back, to go back, and saying that he has permission to film this mosque. And of course they keep coming at, keep walking towards us. And so he takes his AK-47 and he racks the slide on it and does a and doesn't faze them at all. Though they keep coming. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm going to cause an international incident.
Hey guys, Phil here. The rest of that episode can be found at patreon.com/2beersaltakeoff. That episode with Ricky was so fun. Ricky's such a badass. Just going back and forth with stories and we talked about a bunch of stuff, but Antarctica. We talked about Antarctica. What's going on with Antarctica? Why is it a continent? Why do I not know the capital of Antarctica? What's going on there? We discussed so much stuff on this episode. You're going to love it. The rest of that story was so good. So go ahead and please support the channel. Patreon.com/2beersaltakeoff. Any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.